second game of the Las Vegas Invitational against Presbyterian that was tied with Illinois halfway through the first half and then got blown out 94-48. The table set, Dave Snell, Chuck Fisher, Joe Stoll, Mike Sable next here on 1470 WMBD.
Get out of the hospital. He was out of the hospital. After the game the other night, after the last game, he got out. He was supposed to get out yesterday. One chair. Losing blood, peeing blood again. Kidneys. It's not good. He's come back. Several times already. Right?
Jeremy can sit here, right? Jeremy can sit here.
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm probably okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I'm good. Coach, my drink. I left my drink over there, and those. Thank you.
I'll pass them over.
Thank you.
Is that, you want that too?
No, that's Danny's. He's going to keep that
This
there.
yours? Want this? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think I got this. I tell you, we're getting too close to the games here on the pregame.
Why is that?
Danny's just going long.
Huh?
Danny's just going long.
Couldn't he start sooner?
He needs to get out sooner.
Probably 3 or 4 minutes sooner.
Yeah,
at least. You really don't get to introduce the game.
Need about 8 minutes.
Yeah, because you get a commercial too or two.
Welcome to all the folks listening on the internet tonight. Wherever you are, it was a great day in Peoria. Temperature was around 60. Sunny. Good evening, everybody, from Carver Arena in downtown Peoria. Bradley Braves basketball is on the air. Tonight, the 1-1 Bradley Braves of Jim West take on the Terriers of Wofford out of South Carolina with a mark of 2-1 on this young season. This is Dave Snell along with Joe Stoll, Chuck Fisher, and Mike Sable back in the saddle again as we set to bring you the first round game of the Las Vegas Invitational Tournament and the first meeting between Bradley and Wofford. Now it is spelled W-O-F-F-O-R-D, but pronounced Wofford. In the first game of the tournament that'll culminate next week at the Orleans Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. This team, Wofford, will go to Champaign Tuesday against Illinois before they head west. Bradley will play Presbyterian, a loser to the Illini last night. The Terriers are 2-1 with a blowout win Thursday in their home opener against Division II Lee's McRae. They split their first two road games, dropping a three-point contest at Pittsburgh in the Big East, where they led by 10 with 10 to play, and then won by 3 at SEC Georgia in their second road game. The Braves evened their mark with a win, 73-67 over Idaho State last Sunday, a week ago here at Carver Arena in the home opener. After that 70-60 loss at BYU. We're having the teams line up, free throw line extended, and we will have our national anthem. Let's take our first break, and we'll have the Heritage Bank starting lineups and more when we come back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Keys to the game. Offense. Andrew Warren against Dolman. Outscore their bench and double figures from the three in the post for the Braves defensively. Win the boards by 6. Keep the Terriers less than 6 made three-point shots and more than 12 turnovers for the game. The magic number tonight, the first team to 65 should be the winner. The Heritage Bank starting lineups for both teams to be introduced. Heritage Bank, locally owned for 89 years. Here's Paul Herzog.
Wofford Terriers and our Bradley Braves. And a forward for Wofford is 6'6" junior from Raham, Minnesota, 42, Noah Dolman. At guard is 6'1" junior from Minneapolis, number 1, Cameron Rundles. Another guard is 6'2" senior from Spartanburg, South Carolina, number 3, Junior Salters. The third guard is 6'9" senior from Clement, Florida, 33, Corey Godzinski. And the fourth guard for the Terriers is 6-foot sophomore from Cincinnati, 35, Brad Losing. Coaching Wofford in his 8th season, Mike Young.
92 and 117, the Braves lineup in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
At center,
Bradley's Bank starting lineup. Noah Dahlman, coach. You're going to like his inside game. He's one we're going to have to stop. He can do a little bit of everything.
He was very good, Dave. You know, I see they're shooting 76% of the team in the free throw line, but surprisingly, they're 21 out of 23 on the road. They played 2 road games, and they're 21 out of 23, which is very good.
Charlie is a team very disciplined. They don't take many bad shots. Their first option's the post, but you have to stay honest on their perimeter.
Well, they're very balanced, Dave. Their second leading scorer is averaging 7 points a game, and you know, something's got to give tonight. Bradley's shooting 44% on three-pointers, and their defense is allowing 23% shooting against the three-pointers. But, you know, you said this team must keep things under control because they've had 2 big road games at Pittsburgh and at Georgia. They've both been, you know, 60-point games. And then they obviously know how to take care of the ball and you know, keep the game under control on the road.
Mike Young, 92 and 117. Paul Harrison, Mark Prosser, and Jay McCulley as assistants. They were 16 and 14, and they were 12 and 8 in the Southern Conference last year, 4th in the South Division. They wear black trimmed in old gold, as we call the action. It's side opposite the cameras if you're watching on the internet, as the Braves in the first half, as we call it, will go left to right, right to left if you're watching on the internet. We welcome everybody that's listening tonight. Jim West, 127 and 106 in his 8th year. Associate coach Eric Bisher, and assistants Steve Murfield, Alvin Brooks, and the director of basketball operations is Kyle Vogt. Moving in to jump is Corey Gudzinski, 33, against Will Egoff, the Braves and the Terriers of Wofford. And we're ready to go. The officials for tonight's game, the referee is Steve Coleman. Don Steifeffer, as the Braves get the opening tip, and Louis Arcaranas are the umpires for tonight's game. With it is McCain. Up top, Bradley's first offensive possession. They have a back cut by Chris Roberts. Lob inside is Egoff from Brown. His turnaround jumper is missed. Weak side board is Chris Roberts. Kick it out, Andrew Warren, a ball fake. Braves get an offensive rebound and a 3 from Chris. It's missing, no good. This time the rebound is run down by Taylor Brown. 2 offensive rebounds. Thank you very much. With it, McCain. 19-25 for the first half. Chris Roberts go to the L on the right. Give to Warren. Penetrate 17-footer is bouncing, no good. McCain's rebound is off the hand, out of bounds. Last touch by Rundles. Well, that practice this week of go after the ball and rebound thus far paying some dividends at 19-17.
Let's get one in.
Yeah, that would help. Inbound baseline right. Look at Warren. Count is 2. The count is 3. Warren gets it deep corner on the right. And a handoff McCain from Brown. Now on the left is Chris Roberts. Breaks it to the corner on the left. Brown, McCain. Edrin against a 2-3 zone. They'll match up out of it. Edrin all the way down. Layup is missed. The Braves go 0 for 4. And Dahlman the rebound.
He's got to finish that one.
Yeah, he made a good move.
And the first offensive possession. With it is Losing. Give to Gudzinski. Losing, lob inside Dahlman. He's doubled. It's blocked by Will Egoff as he gets his first block of the year. And a minute 20 in. Both teams looking for their first strike. Braves have 4 rebounds already in this game. Taylor Brown, now Egoff up high. Give it to McCain. Set a ball screen for him in a switch and a pick and roll. Here's Roberts in the deep corner on the left. A 3-ball is up and missed. And a rebound this time taken down. Junior Salters with it. Neither team scoring as of yet. On the move is Losing with it. Free throw line extended. Left behind the back he goes. Grodzinski's shot is up, missed. Rebound is Andrew Warren. Kick it out to McCain. And the Braves break again almost 2 minutes in with no scoring left in for either team. Will Egoff hits this first shot. He hits a fall-away shot from about 16 feet, 2-0 Braves. At 17:53 of the first half, finally gets on the board. Losing with it. Free throw line extended on the right, go to the free throw line too easy. His jumper's up short. Rebound taken down as he follows his own shot. And now they'll reload. Rundles with it in the offense for the first time. Lob is Dahlman. Going to need some help. Good dig by Andrew Warren. Short shot, dribbles, no good. Warren did a good job of helping. Taylor Brown ahead of the pack. Is Andrew Warren layup is up, missed. Can you believe that? And the outlet pass, quickly as Salters with it. Pull-up jumper for 3 is good.
Unbelievable.
Sits everybody down. Warren missed an easy layup, and it's 3-2 at the other end. The Braves try to break and turn it over as Roberts throws it away. Down quickly is Losing, and now a straightaway jumper's bounced away, no good, no boards, as Godzinski missed it. 3 minutes in, 3-2, Wofford with the lead. I knew I'd do that before the night was over, and I got it out of the way. Taylor Brown's three bounces up, no good. Not a good shot out of the Bradley offense. Salters with it across the timeline, lob to the goal, layup, good. Nicely corralled in traffic by Godzinski, and Jim West wants time.
Well, Andrew made a really good play on the break, Dave, and stopped and hesitated and got himself all alone and missed it. Instead of being 4-0, it's now 5-2.
Wofford with a 5-2 lead. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Heritage Bank, a proud sponsor of Bradley basketball and of the community. Visit Heritage Bank and experience the community bank experience. Member FDIC. Hello to Marcel de Sousa listening in Brazil tonight. Marcel, we're thinking of you. And also Bronco and Angelica Kisic.
Knisevich, okay.
That we will see in Las Vegas coming up on Thursday. So it's 5-2. Done a job on Dahlman thus far and on the boards, but haven't got the ball in the basket. Tough shot went down with Egoff to get the field goal.
Yeah, we had a couple good looks, and now we've been in a hurry. It's kind of been just race up and down.
16:39 for the first half, and McCain with it as the Braves flatten out.
They're in a matchup zone.
With it is Roberts. Here's a three ball up by McCain. Bounce no good. And the rebound taken down. McCain will come out. Sam Maniscalco will come in. Here's a charge taken by Andrew Warren.
Good play.
First foul of the game at 16:23 goes to the Terriers.
Well, you know, Dave, Jim took the timeout because we had taken the previous two shots in about 6 seconds. And now Edgerton goes down and shoots after the timeout, just takes a quick shot.
Still 5-2. The foul was called on Junior Salters, his first of the game. Sammy Maniscalco in, the junior from Chicago St. Patrick. Well, maybe he'll get hot coming off the bench. With it is Roberts. Free throw line extended on the right. Goes in the lane, jump stop, looks, fires an off-balance shot in. Well, he got in the air and said, I better shoot this. And we'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Wofford 5, Bradley 4. 2 for Roberts, 2 for Egoff here early in the game. And with it is Losing, free throw line extended, get a ball screen from checking into the game, Tim Johnson, 41, 6'6" junior from Memphis, Tennessee. With it is Stalters. Ball fake doesn't take. Losing to the baseline, threw it away out of bounds. Here's your official time. 13 on the shot clock and 15:41 to play first half. Wofford 5, Bradley 4. You're listening to the Braves at 1470 WMBD. What's our rebounds, Charlie? They got them on there. Can we see?
The rebounds are 7-6 now. We're ahead, but of course we've missed. We're 2 for 10. They got 8 shots to rebound.
Yep.
They're 2 for 7. We're 0 for 4 on threes. Turnovers, 1 for them and 1 for us. Well, Andrews was a big miss. That was an easy bucket for him.
Yeah. We've missed a few layups, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Hannah, when you get a chance, see if you can find final scores on Arkansas, Little Rock, and Creighton, and Central Florida and Drake. Braves are brought to you by Neil's, the king of deals, now featuring the full line of Panasonic and Samsung TVs. Neil's Appliance on Route 29 in Pekin. And the Braves are brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avanti's 5 locations, including the new location in Pekin. Coach Stoll not shooting the ball very well.
No, Dave, 2 for 10 from the field, 0 for 4 from three-point range. We hit the offensive boards early, but just couldn't take advantage of it.
2 for 7 for the Terriers. Chuck, and the rebounds are 7-6.
Yep, pretty even.
Inbound time for Wofford. Baseline on the left. Lob is to Dahlman. Watches Johnson go through. That takes a couple dribbles back to Braves in a 2-3 zone. And there's Losing. Comes Salter's way. Here's a lean-in shot. Is bounced off, no good. Rebound Will Egoff. Tips to Chris Roberts. So the Braves going to stop and try to get the lead. Maniscalco with it across the timeline. Roberts, free throw line extended right. They'll go to the left. Here's Andrew Warren off the screen. His 3 ball is rim no good. 0 for 5 from 3. And the rebound kicked out by Salters. You hear the bouncing of the ball. And the Braves are going to get Dyreka Sims-Edwards in the game on the next step ball. A lean-in 3 is up. Bounced no good. Rebound taken down. Maniscalco long. As Salters missed the 3. Maniscalco at the other end. Penetrate and give Warren now Roberts. Open is Taylor Brown. Spins in the lane. Short shot. Good. Taylor Brown.
Under control.
6-5. Braves get their first lead at 14-40 of the first half. Rather, they led 2-0, and then it was 3-2. Losing with it. Black uniforms all the way down. Beat Sammy a half a step. Pull-up jumper by Rundles is up. Bounced away. No good. Rebound taken down by the Braves and Maniscalco. His second board. Across the timeline with 14:23 to play first half. Roberts to the baseline. All the way down. Penetrate. Give to a drop down pass nicely. And a foul as a brilliant offensive pass that time by Warren. And found Taylor Brown, who goes to the line for his first free throws of the season. Good passing on the half court. 50 coming in. Terry Martin, 6'6" junior, wears 50 from Cincinnati, Ohio. 6 points a game. And Bradley will get in after the first free throw. Anthony Thompson for the first time. So the Braves' first free throw attempt on the night is up and good. Remember Taylor Brown. Well, we got 5 coming in.
This is in also for Bradley.
Right.
They're changing 4 of them.
Giltner. Kevin Giltner, 6'5", 180 sophomore from Kingston Springs, Texas, is in. 22, Jason Dawson, 5'10", 175 sophomore from Columbus, Ohio, with Martin. And I think Johnson stays in as well, but we'll see. Dahlman didn't score. Second free throw is good. Taylor Brown has 4. Out comes Will Egoff. In comes Anthony Thompson. Bradley now leads at 8-5. They scored 6 in a row. 14-17 to play first half. The Braves trap. Now Dawson in the back court. It's Tim Johnson. And now they give to Dawson, who'll bring it against Sims-Edwards across the timeline. Dyreka's the freshman from Washington. Hands off to Giltner. Now with it on the left is Jamar Diggs. He made the free throws to beat Georgia. Count is 2. The count is 3. And Maniscalco's on him. Shot clock reads 16, now 15. Bradley's defense has been pretty good here in the first half thus far. With it is Diggs all the way to the baseline. Drop pass inside Giltner. He's trapped by 3. Inside shot is blocked away, and it'll go to Wofford with 3 seconds on the shot clock with 13:44.
Good help by Anthony Thompson.
We're going to man this?
Yes.
It looks like it with 3 on the shot clock. Giltner gives it to Dawson. His 4th shot missed the side of the board, and it's a violation. And the Bradley defense has been very good first. Dahlman did not score in his first trip in.
I was going to say, Jim has to be pretty pleased with Will Egoff's first 6 minutes because Dahlman is really a good player, and I think maybe had 1 shot, if that.
And had good help from Warren and others digging down. Maniscalco with it. The Braves on a 6-0 run. Sims-Edwards gives to Roberts. Anthony Thompson sets a ball screen for Taylor Brown. Now it's Maniscalco with it, up high right. Free throw line extended is Sims-Edwards. 15 on the shot clock. Flashing in the lane was Roberts. Handoff Sims-Edwards for Thompson, who sets a ball screen. Now it's Maniscalco with 8, now 7. Drives with 6, and he's held. There's a bailout with 5 seconds. Sammy was going to drive and probably either shoot it in the lane or drop it down to Taylor Brown, who does make a difference in that Bradley lineup. So a new shot clock. Inbound sideline left. Bradley 8, Wofford 5. Roberts with it. Free throw line extended left. looks at a double against the zone. Sims Edwards gives it to Taylor Brown, inside out. Maniscalco with it on the left. He drives to the free throw line and stops. Gives it to Roberts. Gives to Maniscalco. Got a man in the air. Drop down pass to Sticks. Short shot misses and missed the layup, or short shot, and then missed the rebound. Dawson at the other end. There's a pull-up jumper by Giltner for three. Rim it no good. Anthony Thompson pulls the rebound with some authority. With 12:39 to play in the half. With it is Maniscalco. Sims Edwards three. Missed it. Rebound taken down by Diggs. Teams are still struggling. 12.5 to play first half. Bradley 8-5. Makeable shot.
Yeah.
Braves are 0 for 6 from 3. On the floor, back cut, Giltner layup good. That's a Princeton play there, 8-7. Bradley's lead down to 1 with 12:15 to play in the first half, and it'll be McCain coming into the next dead ball. Here's a pass knocked away from Thompson. Layup is missed and a foul. And Giltner will go to the line with 12:08 to play in the first half on Bradley's first foul. And it goes on Anthony Thompson, who got stripped.
Yeah, Anthony made a bad pass.
Yeah, I made a soft pass.
Yep. Got in a hurry.
Into the lineup is Nathan Parker, freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, after the first free throw. Giltner is 2 for 2 on the young season and ties the game at 8. Chris Roberts comes out, and McCain comes in, sets Sam Maniscalco to the 2. The Braves go very small here with McCain, Maniscalco, and Sims Edwards. 8-8. And Wofford missed, he made the second free throw. He hit the back of the iron, and it just kind of lipped over the rim and fell down. 9-8, Wofford with a 1-point lead. McCain inside, it's a turnaround jumper by Taylor Brown from Sims Edwards.
Yeah, nice pass by Dyricus.
As he got it, shot it in, 10-9 to Braves. We'll have an official timeout. Next dead ball with 11:47 to play in the half. With it is Dawson. Coming out to help is Brown. Taylor Brown has 6 points. Drive to the baseline, good D, and then a reverse layup is flipped up and missed. Rebound off a couple of hands, and Taylor Brown hauls it away. Was fouled, not called. And gives the outlet pass is McCain running across the timeline. Sims Edwards, McCain up top, looks to the right, looks at the ball screen, gets it from Taylor Brown. Now across court, Sammy, a ball fake doesn't take. Maniscalco get a ball screen on a pick and roll. Arches the pass to McCain, 15 on the shot clock. Inside pass is knocked away from Anthony Thompson as McCain gave him the pass, and a three. Ball is short. Rebound is off 2 hands, and another one by Taylor Brown, who was elbowed. And a shot by Maniscalco for 3 misses. Rebound is whacked out, and Diggs has it, running 1-on-3, and now gets some help, and they'll slow it down with 10:50 to play in the half. Bradley 10-9. Egoff will come in for Anthony Thompson on the next dead ball.
That shot was real quick by Sammy, too.
Biggs go to the back cut. There's Franklin. Drop it down. Layup is up and good. They ran that nicely. Terry Martin gets the layup. And why did we get the timeout there?
Yeah, he's going to warn them to leave the basketball alone. It got away, so he's going to give them a warning.
11-10. Wofford with a 1-point lead with 10:33 to play. Back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves here in the first half on 1470 WMBD.
We are 4 for 16. They are 4 for 17.
Yeah. There's a lot of rebounds to be
4 for
had.
7. On threes, they're 1 for 8.
Warren's back in.
Good. Andrew can't get hesitant just because he's missed a couple.
Do you have the Creighton score? $80 to 55. What about 65? What about Central Florida and Drake? Final?
Who won?
Drake lost 59-50. Network. The Valley now is 20-10. This broadcast is brought to you by Bradley University and JMP Radio Group LLC, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication or rebroadcast without the direct consent of JMP Radio Group LLC or Bradley University is prohibited. Coach Stoll, Coach Fisher, and I have been approved by Bradley University. Mike Sable gets a pass. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Bradfield's, your local source for smart interactive whiteboards. Combine the simplicity of a whiteboard and the power of a computer. You can write, erase, and perform mouse functions with either your finger or a pen. Bradfield's, your go-to office solutions people in Peoria. See it online at bradfield.com. Coach Stoll, neither team shooting a lick.
No, neither team shooting very well. One thing they've done, Dave, they must have had a good scouting report from somebody, because two of their baskets on them just nice backdoor cuts for layups.
Taylor Brown takes a seat along with Thompson and Sims Edwards. Bradley has McCain, and Milos Kanicevic is in the game
For Taylor Brown.
Maybe he'll get some boards. You know he'll get some shots. With it, Maniscalco. With it is McCain. Free throw line extended left, 11-10. Wofford with the lead. Will Egoff is back in at the high post. He had Bradley's first basket. Coming out on a cross-court pass. Kanicevic gives to McCain with 12, 11 on the shot clock. Inside is Will Egoff. Short shot misses. Rebound, McCain in traffic. Goes back up and missed it. Missed the short shot after he got the layup. After he got the rebound. And with it is Parker.
We have missed some easy shots.
Now Dawson back cut. That's swatted away nicely by McCain, who gets it back from Andrew Warren. Braves still shoot for a lead here, 11-10. Wofford slipping the screen is Egoff. Goes inside, gets doubled. Look for some help and then steps in between. Missed a short shot. He stepped in between but was short on his jumper. 9.5 to play first half. Dawson with it. Now it's Salters. His three, missed it. Rebound long. Will anybody score? Taken down by Warren. Give it to McCain. Free throw line extended on the right. There's Warren. Takes a dribble back to McCain. And now they'll reverse it. Maniscalco gives to Warren. Gonna drive, take it in the lane. He's bumped before the shot. Reload the shot clock with 9:09 to play in the half on WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Wofford gets Dahlman. Is Dahlman in? Yes, he is. And Rundles is in, so they have their starters back in the game at this point. And a new shot clock, inbound baseline left. 11-10, Wofford with the lead. Warren, Kanicevic now on the right. Ball screen set for Maniscalco, who brings it to the left. Warren to Egoff, going to back in and a push on Dahlman. Reloaded from 26, back to 35. A tick under, 9 minutes to go in the half.
5 team fouls for Wofford, 1 for Bradley.
It'll be inbounded again, baseline left. That's the first foul on Dahlman, who has not scored. The Braves have done a tremendous job on him thus far. Warren, the inbound pass, free throw line extended left. Now they reverse it to the right. Kanicevic sets a ball screen for Maniscalco. Warren loops in the lane. His layup is flipped up and missed. And a push is going to be called, I think,
On Will
Egoff.
Yeah.
Andrew
had a
had,
shot.
well, he had a pretty good shot. It kind of could have pulled up at about 7 feet and decided to take it all away and ended up taking a tough shot. And we got to get that in.
Well, they missed a couple of layups, and McCain, after his terrific rebound, putback wouldn't go. Our magic number was 65. Can we get close? Losing with it. Behind the back. Good help by Egoff, who gets back. It covers up against Dahlman. Salters with it. Now on the left, Rundles. Bounce pass inside Dahlman. He's fouled. And I think this might be 2 on Egoff. It is. So he has 2 of the Bradley's 3 fouls.
Now, Will played 11 minutes without fouling. He's got 2 in the last 20 seconds, and he's played defensively pretty well at this point.
Diggs will come in after the first free throw. Wofford goes for a 3-point lead, and the first point of the night is good by Noah Dahlman. 12-10. Egoff comes out.
Well, the foul that hurt him was when Andrew missed a shot at the other end. He gets an offensive rebound foul and kind of a careless foul. The young men have to understand that those are the ones that come back and put you on the bench, not the one he just made.
Thompson is in for him. Second free throw, rims around and off. And the rebound, Kanisevic for the Braves, his first as a member of the red and white. Kanisevic gives now to Andrew Warren, slipping the screen, stops in the baseline, looks at a cross court and gives it to the left to Maniscalco. Gets a bit of a screen and it almost moved. Kanisevic, there's the three-ball corner right, bounce it away, no good. And the rebound taken down by Rundles. Didn't have his legs behind him that time. Still 12-10. Ball is knocked away between the legs. Actually a bad pass and a turnover. Warren at the other end is Maniscalco. Gives it to Warren. Walk wasn't called. Lean in shot and then he charges. With 7:54 to play in the half, it's Wofford 12 and Bradley 10. Back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
We went from 11 to 10 to 12 to 10. That's in 4 minutes.
I don't know the last time we scored.
11 to 10 to 12 to 10. Nobody scored.
Make a shot.
You sure you don't have any eligibility left? You think we're 20%?
That's about what we are. 19.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna say,
22.
all we got's a few more shots, Jeremy.
At least we're only 2 behind.
Of course, they can say the same thing. They're
Yeah.
4 for 18.
And one for 9.
Well, we're 0 for 8.
Yeah.
We need Milos just to make one.
With that,
Just need Milos to make one. He might
Yeah.
make 3.
yeah. Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by the Unland Companies. Take the hassle out of buying insurance with one call there in the white and yellow pages. The Unland Companies, where it's about you. And by Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery in the old quarters at State and Water on Peoria's riverfront. When you enter, your Irish at Kelleher's. Well, Coach Stoll, why don't you give us the Chile shooting numbers?
Well, Bradley is 4 for 21, and Wofford is 4 for 18. They're 1 out of 9 3-point range, and we're 0 for 8, Dave.
12-10, Wofford with the lead at 7:54 to play in the half. An inbound time coming for Gudzinski. Chris Roberts is back in the game. The count is 3.5, and the ball's knocked away by McCain out of bounds.
Pretty good job man for man on the inbounds that time. We played quite a little zone. Did a good job at the inbounds.
2, 3, 4. They throw long. Maniscalco tips it out of bounds.
You like to see that. I like to see that. They try and make that long pass, and then we're ready for it defensively.
So the Braves have swatted it out. There have been a total of 1 second. A total of 1 second go off the shot clock since. And now in the back court, back in is Losing, and he works against Edrin McCain. Rundles with it. And he takes it on the dribble against Maniscalco. Pushed off and got away with it. Jim Less is right in the official's ear right there because of it. Losing with it, 19-18 on the shot clock. Passes Gudzinski. Look at a step, no shot. Gudzinski. Shot clock reads 12, now 11. Rundles with 10, now with 9. Gives it to Diggs with 8, now 7. Lean in with 6. There's a fourth shot up and missed. Rebound on the weak side taken down by Chris Roberts. As the Braves got another stop, give to McCain. Let's get one in here. With it is Roberts. Free throw line extended. Now he brings it up top. McCain looks at Kanisevic on the right. And a lob inside. There's a short shot hooked up and in by the big man, Anthony Thompson.
Nice pass from Andrew McCain.
It was a nice pass.
12-12, a dozen each at 6:52 to play in the first half. Brad Losing with it. Get a ball screen from Gudzinski, who steps out. Kanisevic is on him. Here's Dahlman. Looks for a handoff, stops, and gives to Diggs. Goes to the baseline, hands off to Dahlman. His short shot is good. His first field goal of the game comes at 6:34, and it's 14-12. Wofford with a 2-point lead again. Kanisevic gives to Chris Roberts. They look to double him and now step back in their zone.
Their matchup's pretty good.
With it is McCain. Now Chris Roberts. He's bumped. Kanisevic wants it on the left. Maniscalco gives it back to Roberts in the deep corner right. Kanisevic. Ball is kicked. If it had got through, I think that Sticks would have had a dunk there, Anthony Thompson, but the ball was kicked. And Taylor Brown will come in for Bradley, and he will replace Kanisevic with 6:12 to play. 15 on the shot clock. Wofford 14 and Bradley 12.
That's Milos' first real extended playing time, and I thought he did a pretty nice job.
He'd have had an assist there, and a nice one had the ball not been kicked. Baseline right, inbounded by McCain. The count is 2, the count is 3, and a pass, a safety out front is Brown. It hops on McCain a little bit. 10 on the shot clock, now 9. Edwin with 8, a ball screen with 7, bumped with 6, now with 5, gives it in, layup is good. Anthony Thompson from McCain again.
Not much time left, and he found him down low.
Nice pass again.
He gets his second assist for the second field goal and as many tries for Anthony Thompson from Edwin McCain. Assisted on both. Salters with it. Off a screen is Rundles. He has it high right. Look at Gudzinski. Lob to the goal. It's tipped away and out of bounds. Bradley, good defense on the posting Terry Martin.
Edgerton made a nice play there helping.
16 on the shot clock. Inbound baseline left is Cameron Rundles, the junior from Minneapolis. They have a couple players from Minneapolis. The count is 2. And pass into the back court, a la Illinois State. They do that a lot. Salters with it. 13, now 12 on the shot clock. Ball screen with 11, now 10. Salters got a man in the air. Follow-away jumper. Bounces no good. Rebound is taken down by McCain between the legs of Martin. And he's running into front court. Edwin lob inside. It's blocked. He tried a lob pass once again to Thompson.
He got a little higher. He had a layup.
Here's Lansing in the middle. A charge taken by Taylor Brown. Martin ran him down. 6 team fouls at 5:13 to play in the half.
Was that Taylor or Chris Roberts that took that, Dave? I'm not positive.
I think it was Taylor Brown, was it not? Chris Roberts, you got it.
I think it was Chris. Because the only reason I say that, I wasn't sure. I saw Taylor help Chris up.
Jeremy Crouch.
I didn't see.
Us Pekin guys look out for one another.
Well, good.
Sam Singh and Andrew Warren will come in the next dead ball. 5:08 to play in the half. We're even at 14. 2 touchdowns for each team and extra points. With it, Maniscalco. Give to Brown. Pull-up jumper is up and good.
Not sure that was a great shot, but it went in.
8 points for Taylor Brown. His career high, by the way, was 10 against Austin P last year. 17-14. Well, now they go to 16. That was not a 3. With it is Johnson. Gives to Salters. And the penetrate and kick. Here's a jumper for 3. Salters up, missed it. They've taken some bad shots. Rebound taken down again by McCain. Running the floor is a layup. Good! Roberts from McCain. And timeout taken and a 30-second one here for Wofford. Bradley 18-14 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Well, we've made our last 4 in a row. We're now 8 for 25.
We're on fire.
I think 3 of them are layups, I think.
Yeah, Sticks had a couple in there, and that one. And Taylor had the jump shot.
McCain has had some nice passes.
He's playing better.
And he had Sticks.
He would have had one more if he just got it a hit higher.
He's just a little too casual on it.
The Braves are brought to you by Country Financial, representatives of the game. Tonight they're Jim Carlson, the former Bergen player in Peoria, and Chad Fox in Pekin. The Braves are on fire. They've made 4 in a row. Sam Singh and Andrew Warren in. Coach Stoll, you had mentioned during the timeout, pretty good play for Edwin McCain tonight.
Very good passing by him.
Inbounds pass is made. Salters We're coming up on the 4-minute timeout. See if the Braves can get another stop here with a 4-point lead. If they have Giltner back in the game. Losing live inside. Samsing is right there, and Dahlman, who's not had one of his better halves,
Not yet.
turned it over. So the Braves have a 4-point lead. Here's Warren with it. Braves have got to hit a 3-point shot in this first half. Here's Chris Roberts with it. Goes to the free throw line. Almost loses. Ball's tipped into the hands of Brown. Now Maniscalco looks at Singh inside on the post. Sammy looked like he was bodied up. 16-15 on the shot clock. With it is Taylor Brown. Going to drive. Put his head down, go to the line, and he walked. Turned it over.
Really didn't have anywhere to go that time.
No, he didn't.
3:48 to play in the half. It'll be Wofford's ball, and Bradley's lead 18-14 when we come back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
It's a show.
Oh, yeah.
He would have had another instead of a turnover if he got that ball a little higher in the lap. He'd had 5 and only 1 turnover.
It's only been 6 free throw shots.
How about that?
But if you look at their stats, there's not a lot of free throw shot in their game.
No. You're right. The Braves are brought to you by the Peoria International Airport. When a guy's getaway to Denver from Peoria includes air accommodations and lift tickets, visit flypia.com for details. Bradley and Presbyterian on Tuesday night, and Quick Change will be here performing. And don't forget, Friday at the Student Center, the Michael Student Center Ballroom, Bradley and Oklahoma State at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30. The Braves will play the first game that night at 5 o'clock. In Vegas, and then Saturday night as well, either at 7 or at 9:30. Length of the floor to go. Bradley 18-14. The count is 2. The count is 3. The count is 4, and a timeout taken just in time.
Good job on the inbound pass again.
Yep.
And that's their second timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. In the Valley today and tonight, Creighton wins 80-65 over Arkansas Little Rock at Quest Center in Omaha. And Drake loses again. Central Florida beats them in the tournament 59-50. The Bulldogs have struggled. The Braves are brought to you by the Methodist Medical Center, nationally recognized health care with a caring touch. Methodist, taking you well into the future.
It's good to see Sticks get a couple of baskets today. That'll encourage him to work hard to get open. Also to give our other players, a little more feeling confidence throwing the ball to him. He throws the ball to him before, and they haven't had too much success. So if he gets to be a little more effective, they'll look for him more.
And Sam Singh is in there now, and they're buying time because of the 2 fouls to Will Egoff, picked up bang about midway through the half. So it'll be Kevin Giltner.
Want to be careful they don't break a man up and then break him deep right here, because we got everybody up on the free throw line.
And that's exactly what they did. It's covered up by Warren. The count is 2 and 3, and Chris Roberts is there chasing Salters as he meets him at the timeline. 3:40 to play in the first half. Bradley 18, Wofford 14. Good help by Sam Singh in getting back is Tim Johnson. Now it's Dahlman. Looking to hand off, give it to Losing. Off the screen is Giltner. Look inside at Dahlman. And he's looked to back in, kick it back out in a 2-man game. Woo! Salters almost walk with it. Now Dahlman with 5, now 4. A 3-ball out front is up and good by Losing.
Only counted 2, I think, Dave.
2 put on the line. Thanks, Coach. 18-16. Bradley's lead is 2. He just missed hitting a 3.
Yes, he did.
With it, Roberts. Now Andrew Warren. Andrew hasn't scored in the first half. Gives it to Maniscalco. He hasn't scored in the first half. Sing back to Sammy. The Braves haven't got a 3-ball in yet. Bounce pass in the corner is Warren. Cross court.
Zone.
Gets it back. A 3-ball. Get there. Missed it. Rebound in and out. One-hand rebound. Ball's kicked away. And it's a held ball picked up by Losing. And here they go, and they throw it nearly away. Picked up by Dahlman. That's blocked by Sam Singh. In the hands of Maniscalco, running with 2.5 to go. Sammy takes it in the lane. Jump stop. Bounce pass. Picked up Taylor Brown. Snapped between his legs. And Losing with it on the move. So the Braves turn it over. 2:20 to play in the half. Driving down at the other end. Blocked by Singh again.
They're letting them play, sure.
They're just not going to shoot many free throws, and Maniscalco slows it down with 2:10 to play in the half. With it is Chris Roberts. Now on the right, Taylor Brown. Pull up 12-footer. Good! And it goes, and he's fouled on the play, and that's 17 fouls. With 2:06 to play in the half, and Taylor Brown will go to the line for a trifecta the hard way. He's 2 of 2 from the line and leads the Braves in scoring, and he has matched his career high 10 and will try to get a new career high with number 11 and give Bradley a 5-point lead, which would be their biggest. TB goes for 11, and Sims Edwards will come in if he makes it. He didn't. And a rebound taken down by Terry Martin. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 20-16 Bradley's lead. And they have Dawson back in running the point. Their second string guards here. Diggs with it. Now on the right as Rundles is back in. Want to get a ball screen. Good help by Sam Singh. Here's a 3-ball fired up and good by Dawson. Jason Dawson makes it 20-19. As the Braves lead is down to 1. It was 4. The missed free throw and a 3. With it, Chris Roberts. Now it's Andrew Warren. Kick it off now in the corner. Maniscalco to Roberts, who stops. Gives to Taylor Brown in and out of his hands. Picks it up and has it taken away. Bad hands by Brown. At the other end, driving all the way down. And a charge. Yes, taken that time by Taylor Brown with 1:15 to play. This is like a Roadrunner cartoon. It's up and down and up and down, and just when somebody looks like they're going to score, there's an explosion someplace. 8th team foul, 1:15 to play. Bradley only 4 team fouls in the first half. As crazy as this has been. McCain, Brown. Possession arrow belongs to Wofford, by the way. Here's Andrew Warren. Gives to Singh. Now left is Sims Edwards. A ball screen from Singh, who slips it and gets the pass in the lane. He walked, wasn't called. Now it is called.
That's about 3 turnovers in a row.
1:01 to play in the half. Bradley 20, Wofford 19. This will not be put in any time capsule soon. In the backcourt, ball almost knocked away. Nearly a walk, wasn't called. And now Dawson, who hit the 3-ball. 24 in the shot clock. Gives it to Biggs, takes a dribble, and now brings it back out left. Between the rings and to the right is Rundle. 16:15 on the shot clock. They played it down to this is their last possession. Here's a pull-up jumper for 3 Rundles. That's good. And Wofford has a 22-20 lead with a half minute to play. And the Braves will go for 1 shot at the end of the half. There'll be a ball screen coming up here on the Bradley Butter play by Sam Singh. And then Edwin McCain, who has the basketball, will look at the 8.
Effective against his own.
16, 15, 14. McCain out near the timeline with 13, 12. Now 11, now 10. McCain with 9. Here comes the ball screen coming from Singh with 8. Now 7. McCain with it. Inside out. Dyricus is 3 for the lead. Bounce away, no good. The Braves go 0 for the half on 3-point shots. And Wofford, who hits the last 2, leads 22-20 in a offensively challenged first half, to say the least, for both teams.
Woo. You don't look very good when you don't shoot it in, Dave.
I'll tell you, I think we've done a good job on Dahlman. Dahlman knows how to set the post, and they know how to feed him. We've done a good job of keeping him from getting the ball. And the other kid, this Losing, picked up his second foul. He has 13 assists with only 2 turnovers. We've done a good job on him, too. So good job defensively on him. Defense overall has been good. We picked up 2 or 3 charges, but 20 points, not very many at halftime.
Well, you got to make shots, Coach. You know that. And we have played well defensively, and we've rebounded well tonight.
There have been a lot of them to get.
There have been, and I think at the 4-minute timeout, they only had 2 offensive rebounds at that point. So, I mean, the defensive rebound has been good. The shot selection, I think decision-making, I think we've passed up some shots that we ended up taking a worse shot. And it's hard when you're not making shots. Andrew Warren has to forget that he's 0 for 5. I mean, he's had a couple wide-open threes, passed them up and taken drives that haven't been ended up as good as shots.
We'll be back with a halftime show and have the statistics and more. Wofford will have the ball to begin the second half with a 22-20 lead at halftime. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Hell, they're 1 for 11, or we're at the last one. They hit a couple since then, I think.
Yeah, they're
no points.
They're 3 for 13. They've hit the last 2. We're 0 for 10. They're 3 for 4 from the line. We're 2 for 3.
Anthony Thompson has more points than Andrew and Sammy.
Taylor Brown has 3 turnovers.
Bad hands.
He tried to do too much a couple times. Got in trouble.
Welcome back. We're at halftime, and Wofford has a 22-20 halftime lead over the Bradley Braves. And our halftime statistics are brought to you by Unland Insurance. Hide the women and children. Here are the numbers, Coach Stoll.
Yeah, Dave, they're 8 for 27 from the field, 3 for 13 from three-point range, and they made their last 2. They shot 4 free throws and made 3. They do have 6 steals, but they're shooting 30% from the field, 23% from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the line, and they got a 2-point lead at halftime. So I'll tell you how we're shooting. Ready to go with us?
Yep.
All right. Bradley, 9 out of 28 from the field. That's 32%. 0 for 10 from three-point range, and some of them, Charlie mentioned, the shots were there, but they just weren't going in for us. We're only 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Neither team shooting very many. We're 7 up assists and 9 turnovers. They're 7 up with 6 turnovers. We only have 2 steals, which is rather surprising the way the game has been played. That they do have 6 rebounds. We're 4 of them.
4 for Brown, 4 for McCain, 4 for Roberts, 4 for Maniscalco. And the reason is the ball's clanking all over everywhere, and that's why you're having that rebounding total. Coach, you got the number for the Terriers.
Well, Dahlman's 1 for 4, and as I say, you can tell he knows how to play, but we've done a very good job, I think, defensively on him. He played 12 minutes. Rundles is 1 out of 3, and that was a 3-point shot for his 3. Salters is 1 for 4. That was a 3-point shot for his 3. Godzinski was 1 out of 3 for 2. Losing hit the shot at the top of the circle. He has 2. We've done a good job defense. He only has 1 assist to go with 1 turnover. Like I said, he was 13 assists with 2 turnovers coming in. Kevin Giltner was 1 out of 3 from the field. He was 2 out of 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. Dawson was 1 out of 2 from the field for his 2. And as I say, they're 8 out of 27 from the field, 3 out of 13 from three-point range.
Too many zeros there in the offensive category for the Braves, and assisted turnovers 9-7, as Coach mentioned, 7-6 for the Terriers.
You want to go in individually with Bradley on the...
Yeah, why don't you, Coach?
All right, quickly. Brown, 4 out of 5 to the field, 1 out of 2 from the line. He has 9 points. Will Egolf, 1 out of 4 from the field for 3 points. McCain has taken 3 shots and not scored as yet. Chris Roberts, 2 out of 4 from the field for his 4. Warren Andrews, 0 for 5 from the... Andrew Warren was 0 for 5 in the field and missed a couple threes. Did not score in the first half. Sam Maniscalco only took 1 shot the first half. Sammy did have 4 rebounds. Sins Edwards took 2 threes, didn't score in the first half. Knezich played very little, played 4 minutes, did not score. Anthony Thompson is 2 out of 3 from the field. He missed his first shot, a little bit of a half hook on the baseline. He's had 4 points in the first half. Sam Singh played 4 minutes and did not score. As we mentioned earlier, Bradley 9 out of 28 from the field, 0 for 10 from 3-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line.
I can't remember the last time we were 0 of 10 from 3-point range in a game.
It's been a while. I know early last year we were challenged a few games to shoot the basketball. You mentioned the rebounding. It's just the one thing we've done, looking at their stats. Now, they've only played 3 games, so that's not indicative. But they've only taken a third of their shots have been threes. They've gotten the balls. Coach mentioned Dahlman a lot, and we've done a good job on him. We forced them to probably play a little out of character for them. Our defense overall has been pretty good. But it cannot let up because we're struggling to score, and we're not getting anything easy. And when we do get something easy, we've missed a couple of them.
Well, Andrew missed a layup.
And Andrew missed a layup. Edger's been in there twice that he could have scored. Just been pretty frustrating offensively. And then I thought at the end of the half, the frustration set in a little because we tried to do a little too much. We started turning it over.
Taylor Brown.
Yeah, he's got 3 turnovers, and I didn't think until then we turned it over that much, but we started, and I think that comes from the frustration of not making shots.
20 minutes to go. Wofford will have possession to open the second half, and our halftime statistics are brought to you by Unland Insurance. We'll be back with the second half. We'll take our halftime break. It's Wofford 22, Bradley 20. Our magic number was 65. Well, maybe a couple of overtimes. We'll see. Hopefully the Braves can get it in gear here offensively in the second half. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Well,
Charlie, I think our defense has been better than them. I think our defense has been pretty good. We've missed some better shots than they have. I think we've defensed them better than they defense us.
we just can't make any shots.
Kurt, good to see you.
Just want to say hello.
Glad you stopped by.
See you again.
See you now. You doing all right?
Good.
You gotta make some shots.
You look great. Thanks, Brad. Good.
We are shooting. We're shooting 32%. We're 9 for 28. We got 9 turnovers. We got to turn it over here. We have 9 turnovers. Another 17 at the end of the half, we turned it over. We have 9 turnovers. They're only shooting 30%. bring them down here this summer. Let's work with them for a while. Never too early, okay? We'll start
Thanks for bringing them up.
Okay, see you later. But I'll tell you, we better make some shots or this game can get away from us.
What's that?
We better make some shots or it can get away from us. This team may not shoot like this all night either.
I know.
I think the Tenderloins are in trouble.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
I think it's 70.
66, I think.
Is it 66?
For halftime music, Bradley Basketball Band, directed by Eric Warwick tonight.
I'll give one of these to JC.
Absolutely.
Give one to Jeremy there.
That's bad in yellow as it is in white.
Yeah, it doesn't look much better.
They're the same paint.
Who will make the first three?
I hope there is one. I hope so.
We're back at halftime. Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Chuck Bisher, Mike Sable. We hope Sir James is doing okay. We thought he was going to be here tonight, but he's had a little hospital stay. I'm sure he's listening wherever he is now. And Sir James, we miss you as always. You would have enjoyed keeping all these missed shots here in the first half. Well, Coach Stoll, the good news is the Bradley defense has been outstanding. The rebounding has been very good, and there have been a lot of them to get. But, man, you got to shoot the ball better than this.
Yeah, and a pretty aggressive game. They're letting them play, Dave. You know, they've shot 4 free throws, and we shot 3. So there's been a lot of inside play. We're run dominant. When we play that zone, we did break Egoff in there for a shot. When they play the 1-2-2, I think we might be able to take advantage of that, son. But they played aggressively, and so have we. It's been a good aggressive game, but neither team being able to shoot the ball. I do think our defense has been better than theirs. I think our defense overall has been good, but we have missed a lot of shots that normally we could make.
Okay, I got Warren makes the first 3. Who do you have?
Sammy.
Sammy's only taken 1, and they probably won't start Sims Edwards. Who took Andrew?
I took Andrew.
Well, sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yes, you can jump. You didn't say who do you want, Dave. I'll go with McCain. He's over 3, and a couple of those are inside. Charlie, who'd you have?
I took Sammy. I don't even know if he's going to start.
He only took 1 shot. So.
Well, he didn't even start the first half, so nothing says he's starting this half.
I guess you guys won odds. We'll take a break and be back with the second half. Wofford will have the ball and a 22-20 lead. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Probably should have taken Sims Edwards. He played the last 5 minutes and he missed a couple, so I think he's apt to take one.
He's not afraid to take him. Well, you might want to put the scores back up there and the time.
We shot the lights right out.
The game's been pretty well worked, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think the game's been well officiated. For as many loose balls as there are, it's been well officiated.
Yeah, and it's been loose both ways, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No,
and generally, as aggressive as we are, that shouldn't hurt us.
WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Bradley and Presbyterian at 7:05 on Tuesday night. And Quick Change will perform at halftime. The students are gone, so there are a lot of really good seats for that. And also the Michaels Student Center Ballroom on the 27th with Bradley and Oklahoma State. At 7 o'clock game time. Doors will open at 6:30, and you're invited to take part in that. So it's McCain, Egoff back in after the 2 fouls. Warren and Taylor Brown, Chris Roberts, and I would imagine it'll be Salters, Rundles, Dahlman, Losing, and Gadzinski for Mike Young's team. They've already won at Georgia. You could see how they could get 10 up on a Pittsburgh team. They're very disciplined, although...
Scoring 22 and a half, Dave. I don't know how they get 10 up on anybody.
Well, here we go. Rundle's inbounds, and the pass is made. Salters with it. And the first possession of the second half. Bradley, everybody standing up. Pretty good crowd here tonight for a Sunday night. Pass out in front, Dahlman. Sets a ball, screen now comes over. Good help by Egoff. As Salter gets it, free throw line extended on the right, 16 on the shot clock. Here's a 3-ball fired up and bounced no good. And missed by Grzinski, and Taylor Brown the rebound. And that for Taylor is 5. Across the timeline, see if the Braves can tie or get the lead here.
Start man for man.
Taylor Brown with it, deep corner on the left, and 3-point land. Now Egoff slips the screen all the way down, layup.
Real nice job. They were man to man. We took advantage of it. Fine pass from Andrew Warren.
Nice play out of the halftime. Slipped the screen.
22-22 on the dunk, the first of the night, the third on the season. With a minute gone, and Braves got a stop and a dunk. I'm sure Jim drew that up. Cross-court pass, Salters. Ball fake. Chris Roberts is right there. Rundle's with it. Now give to Gadzinski, who missed the 3-ball. Still doing a pretty good job. Now getting down on Dahlman. His shot is blocked. Taken out of there by Taylor Brown. And that's 7 rebounds. Braves shoot for the lead here. With it is Chris Roberts out high right. Hands off to McCain. Braves' biggest lead was 4 in the first half. Make it 3.
They're back man to man.
No, it was 4. With it is Egoff. Lob inside Chris Roberts. He's held. Reload the shot clock from 16 to 35 at 18-24 for the ball game, even at 22.
That was a pretty good foul because that was a set play to post Chris Roberts up.
Well, that's the third foul
on Losing, and I it's a bad foul for him because it's his third, but he probably avoided a basket there.
Here's Dawson, Jason Dawson in, and baseline right, a lob is to Egoff, and it's bumped away, and Will goes and gets and gives to Chris Roberts.
They looked to play the inbounds pass that time.
Yeah, they almost got it. Even at 22, shot clock reads 28. McCain brings it to the right, looks and gives to Taylor Brown. There's a 3-up, missed, and a push as somebody pushed Andrew Warren to the floor. The Braves 0 for 11 from 3. Here's a shot taken away out of the midair and blocked by Will Egoff. Gives to McCain. Don't charge. Drive to the baseline. Stop. Edrin with it. 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles. Now goes in the lane, loses, and a double dribble.
How does he call double dribble from over there? Seriously. I mean, he was fumbling it. I'm not going to argue that, but he can't see through that.
We've had 2 good defensive plays by Will Egoff already in the second half.
Yep.
Bradley's 10th turnover on the night, still even at 22. And with it is Dawson. Stepping out is Dahlman between the rings. He's way out. Bring it to the right. Rundle's with it. Stalter steps out. Side post. There's a 3-ball. Stalter's up and bounce. No good. Rebound off 3 hands. And a layup is missed by Rundles. And there's the 8th rebound of the night for Taylor Brown. Front court with it, Warren. Cross court, Skip Brown. Now inside is Will Egoff against Dahlman. Fall away jumper. Yes, indeed.
Played himself real well that time.
24-22. Egoff puts the Braves up. 6 points for Will. Dawson with it. Still no points for Wofford. Almost 3 minutes into the second half. With it on the left. Rundle's with it. They missed a real short shot last time. Stalter with it. Push pass. Gadzinski. Skip pass out in front. Stalter drop down passes. Dahlman. He puts it up and is fouled.
Who got him? Chris Roberts?
I hope so, because Will Egoff was there as well. 23. Chris Roberts got Dahlman. probably a good foul. That was going to be a layup.
But I'll tell you, they penetrated, and he was looking for him the whole time to drop it down to him.
So Dahman to the free throw line. He had 1 field goal in the first half and was 1 of 2 from the line for his 3 points. He averages 16. He needs them both to tie the game. First one's pushed up and in. 24-23 and 1 in the hopper. Sits everybody down at 16:54 for the game. Bradley 24, Wofford 23. Braves are favored by 6 coming into this. Second free throw ties the game. 24-24 and still no points for the Bradley 24. Maybe this time down. With it across the timeline.
1-2-2 zone.
Back this matchup.
McCain, lob up top is Taylor Brown. Now Will Egoff, jumper corner right. Good! 17-footer right. Will has 8. Bradley's lead is 26-24. Gudzinski with it, looks left, comes left with the left hand. Give to Dahlman. Now Rundles. Looks at Dahlman, who posts against Egoff. Better get some help down there. The count was on and now taken off. Gudzinski a step, no shot. Bounce pass is almost thrown away. Dahlman with it out with 12-11 on the shot clock. Dawson, Stalter with it. Rundles against a 3-ball up and in and out. Taken down Egoff on the missed shot by Rundles. And McCain with it. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. 4 minutes into the half. Number 2 right now. Raised with a 2-point lead in the ball.
They're back man-to-man.
With it is Warren. Has it up top, lob to the goal to Chris Roberts, and he's pushed.
Are they going to give him 1 or 2, or a common foul, or a shot?
I don't think they're going to let him shoot it.
No, the ball never got to him.
They're talking about it, but I won't argue that.
They back-picked lobbed, and the pass was awry, but he was pushed. And I think the Braves will have it back with a new shot clock and 15:52 to play. When we come back, Bradley 26, Wofford 24. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
Yeah.
See what Jim runs on the inbound here.
They'll match up out of this, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. What they're doing, Coach, is they're playing matchup on. They play matchup when they make it. That's their scouting report. And when they don't score, they play man-to-man. When they score, they play matchup. Yeah, I would say underneath they'll probably match up or try to. Although last time they played man-to-man. Matchup, yeah.
The Braves are brought to you by OSF St. Francis Medical Center, the only Peoria hospital trusted 2-1 over all other hospitals. And the Braves are brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avanti's 5 locations, including the new location in Pekin. Bradley 26, Wofford 24. The Braves have a chance to increase that. They still have no 3-point field goals in this game. Dave 0 of 12.
Eagles got all their scoring, I think, was that, hasn't he?
These teams are 3 for 28 from the 3-point line. And I think you're right, Coach. Bradley's 3 for 5. I think Egoff has all 3 buckets. Their 2 misses, of course, are 3. 3 for 28 between them on the 3-point line.
Taylor Brown's going to have a double-double tonight, isn't he? 10.7 rebounds.
Got a shot.
Bradley has 10 assists and 10 turnovers, 7-6 for the Terriers. The Braves will inbound on that foul on...
I'm not sure who the foul was on, Dave.
Might have been on Stalters. Inbound Maniscalco will trigger. So you got your guy in there for the 3, Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. He didn't play for 4 minutes.
Maniscalco to inbound baseline right. Looks at Warren, gives it to him in a deep corner right. Now it's Chris Roberts, back cut for the lob, wasn't there. Now Taylor Brown has it, he's 2-time tough shot, got it in!
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Turnaround 10-footer gives the Braves a 4-point lead and matches their biggest at 15-36 for the game. With it is Dawson. Coming out is Dahlman between the rings. Looks down the gut, wanted Rundles, but now finds Stalter with it. Chris Roberts on him, a ball fake, Gadzinski. Now is Dawson. He can't shoot the three. Shot clock reads 14, now 13.
Taylor.
Pass is made, and the three ball bounced away, no good, and Dahlman knocks it away out of bounds as Gadzinski missed the shot. Diggs in, and Martin in. Out comes Dahlman, out comes Salters.
Dave, I'm sorry, I got in there with, I said Taylor. I thought Taylor was showing almost too much help, and they picked him, and he almost gave up a three there on the weak side.
Kevin Giltner is in.
You're counting on Egoff on his offense, and he's got three or four baskets here. He's done a good job,
Yes.
really, on Dahlman. Dahlman is tough, and he just is guiding the ball most of the
I
time.
think it's been big key to.
With it is Warren. Braves with a 4-point lead. 5 minutes into the second half. High post is Egoff. On the return pass from Maniscalco. Looks and skip past Sammy out front. Shot clock reads 15. With it is Warren. Pull up 12-footers. Good! Andrew Warren scores his first field goal. And the Braves have their biggest lead at 30-24. They've outscored them 10-2 here at the beginning of the second half. Ooh, almost a passing lane jump by Warren as Gilter was there. With it is Diggs. Bring it up top. Good show by Taylor Brown to help, and then he fires Diggs a three in and out. Rebound is taken away by Maniscalco. Sammy with it. 6-point lead of the ball. Give to Chris Roberts. Swing. Good! Beat it. Nobody won. And the Braves open up a 9-point lead, 33-24. We knew we wouldn't go all night without one. And timeout a full for Wofford. They have 2 timeouts left. Bradley 33, Wofford 24. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. No, this is a 30-second timeout that goes for a full on the first called timeout in the second half. So we'll have another one, I think, at the next dead ball.
No.
Oh, we already had that.
We already
had that, so we'll get the next one at 12.
About 2.5 minutes.
14-16 to go. And don't tell us the Bears score because we're recording.
I got a stat for you. We are shooting 43% for the game.
For the game?
Yeah, think about that. When what we started. Of course, we're 6 for 7 this half.
That helps.
I bet you never thought you'd see that tonight.
No, I didn't.
At this point. Look at their second half stats.
0 for 8.
0 for 5 on threes.
Yeah, they got two free throws, all they got.
If we keep taking away their inside game, Coach is right. That's hurt them.
They're forcing them outside some to handle the ball out there.
Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Chuck Bisher, and Mike Sable back at Carver Arena. The Braves are brought to you by Peoria Siding and Window. It is now the time for a new roof, sunroof, gutters, or windows. Peoria Siding and Window can do it all. Visit Peoria Siding and Window showroom tomorrow, Monday. And by Oberlander Electric, the Gardeners, where satisfaction is a result of experience, and experience the basis of their business has been since 1940. Oberlander Electric. If it's electrical, we do it at Oberlander Electric. Well, the coach, we all picked our guy that was going to hit the first three, and we went 0 for 3.
Why?
Well, that's what the team did, so we got
Yeah.
We were just jumping right in there, weren't we?
Well, up to this point, Dave, I was making this point at half. Coming into the game, a third of their shots were threes. Still half their shots are threes tonight. And I think Coach made a good point. Will Egoff's inside presence has really been a factor. It's been,
And a lot of it's been one-on-one. We help sometimes,
Yeah.
but he's really done a good job.
Dawson with it against Maniscalco. Stepping out is Johnson, Tim Johnson, looking at a post pass to Martin inside. Egoff still guarding that. Penetrating kick for a Giltner three. That bounce is no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Egoff. Martin had the position. Kind of looked like it was off of him, but new shot clock.
They're keeping Horsing on the bench with the 3 fouls, and they may wait too long.
13-2, the Braves run. The inbound pass almost knocked away by Taylor Brown. With it is Diggs on the right, deep corner right. A three is in and out. Rebound this time taken down on the missed shot by Dawson in the deep corner right. The Braves on a 13-2 run to start the second half with 13:41 to play.
Haven't given up a basket yet.
Maniscalco with it. Looks, Looks right, looks left, comes to the left. There's Andrew Warren who has a bucket. Look inside at Egoff. Stops, hands off to Drew. Layup good on the assist for Will Egoff.
Dave, that's a play they were working on at the pregame walkthrough.
35-24. Bradley's lead is 11. With it is Gittner. Now left. Dawson, who missed the last shot, drives in the lane. This time drop-down pass is knocked away by Chris Roberts.
Nice play by Chris.
The Bradley defense continues to be sharp and effective.
Of course, they've missed some good shots, too, this half. They had a good 3 last time. They haven't hit anything yet.
21 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away. Chris
Look at that
Roberts saves on a turnover to Andrew Warren. No look past the other end and threw it away. Last touch.
He made the wrong play. I'd have liked to see him give it to Sammy, the point guard,
on the
when
left.
he was at half court. Let Sammy make the decision.
So with 30 on the shot clock, 13:04 to play. Bradley's lead is 35-24. 15-2 the run in the second half, and no field goals for Wofford. Brown, Chris Roberts gets in the lane, stops. Egoff is open. A 16-footer is too hard.
He rushed it. He was too big a hurry to shoot it.
Yep. Rebound is Johnson. Gives to Johnson, or to Dawson rather. A ball screen from Johnson. Penetrate and give for a 3-ball left is up and good from the corner or the wing left by Diggs. Egoff is knocked down, so they finally hit a field goal. It was a 3. Bradley's lead is 8, 35-27. Got to keep scoring.
Yes, because this team's getting some decent threes. They just haven't made them.
20 on the shot clock. Maniscalco with it. Looks for some help and gives it to Warren, who has 4. He had 2 field goals here in the second half. Taylor Brown give to Maniscalco in the corner left. Cross court to Drew. 3-ball. Get there. Get there and fouled!
What a nice pass by Sammy Maniscalco.
Found Warren in the deep corner on the left side, on the right side rather, and he'll have a chance for a 4-point play. Coach, I know how you detest that.
Yeah,
well, that's never a good play.
No, it never is a good play. It was like technicals.
You get 3, we could get 4. Drew to the line. Andrew is 7 of 9. This is his 10th free throw attempt. And Anthony Thompson will come in if he makes the free throw, which would give Bradley a 12-point lead. Drew missed it. Rebound is tipped once, twice. Last touch by Johnson. That was kept alive by Will Egoff.
Will Egoff and Taylor Brown both. Now, Will's going to get a blow around the 12-minute mark here, Dave.
He has played a terrific game.
Both halves, even though he scored more this half.
You're right, Coach.
Was tough the first half.
Yeah, he set the tempo defensively.
Maniscalco out near the timeline. Look to get a ball screen from Anthony Thompson, who has tied his career high. Here's Andrews, 18-footer, bounce it, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Sims Edwards out of nowhere. He's got it on the baseline on the right, gives inside to Taylor Brown. What a play, rebounding-wise.
2 plays. He had a fine pass after that.
Yes, he did, Coach.
By Dyreka Sims Edwards. The circus is not in town, but we just saw the flying trapeze artist. 38-27, Taylor Brown to the line for a pair. When we come back in a minute, Bradley 38, Wofford 27. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
What a play. Heck of a 2-handed rebound. Kind of lost his balance.
Yeah, it was a great play.
That was last game.
Here you go, Coach.
Look at that. They're shooting 9 for 38. They're going to keep shooting some threes.
They're going to have to try to catch up.
Down 11 or 12 or whatever it is. We're still only 2 for 13.
I never thought we'd see 44% for the game.
I said that today with the lowest time. Yeah. Well, look at the rebounds.
Yeah.
Of course, they can't make one.
No.
They don't have anybody with 2 baskets yet.
No. They got 4 offensive rebounds off, 29 misses? mean, that's why we're out rebounding.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misses, but we haven't.
Dahlman's back in.
Well, look here.
Yeah.
14 up and 10 down.
Yeah. One turnover this half.
Yeah.
10 on the rebounds.
Taylor Brown, as Coach mentioned, Joe Stoll, that the Braves are 10 up in the rebounding category and now shooting 44% for the game. You say, well, that's not very good. Oh, yes, it is.
Well, 8 out of 11 in the second half will do it, just like 9 out of 28 will put you at 32 the first half.
Taylor Brown has 12 points. That's a career high. Last year he was 13, by the way. He goes to 3 this year. This is his first game.
They got 5 points, Dave, excuse me, the first 8 minutes. They've hit 2 free throws and a 3.
Free throw TB is good. He ought to give half these points to Dyricus. He got the rebound and gave him a terrific pass. Bradley's lead is 12, the biggest, and one more in the hopper. Trying to get number 14 for Taylor Brown. That's good. 40-27. Bradley's lead is 13. Coach Fisher mentioned there may see more threes going up before too long if they get behind much more. Dawson wanted the entry pass. Now Anthony Thompson fronts him. Here's a 3 fired up and missed. Rebound taken down as the shot was missed by Salters. And Maniscalco has it for Bradley. We'll have an official time of the next dead ball. With it is Warren. The shot is up, bounced away, no good. And the rebound taken down. There was a foul on Brown, wasn't called. Salters at the other end, comes all the way down. His layup is up and good, and fouled by Maniscalco.
Who did he call a foul?
Well, they called it on Andrew Warren.
You can't foul that.
Got to just let him go.
I mean, don't foul a shooter.
And it'll be to the free throw line, Junior Salters, and a chance to make it a 10-point lead. 3 subs coming in.
Big turnaround. Andrew had a good shot there. It was right on.
Parker.
You can go 16
Diggs.
up, and now it can go to 10, so it can be a big shot.
Coming out is Johnson. And to the free throw line for the 3-point play is Junior Salters. He made it.
Yeah, that was a big play for them.
We did have the 12-minute timeout, so
Press.
and Warren comes into backcourt, makes a pass to Taylor Brown, back to Warren, who's across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. 40-30, the Bradley lead is 10. It was 13. Maniscalco, you can hear the dribble. Give it to Anthony Thompson. Layup is up and good as he beat his man. And Maniscalco gets his first field goal of the night, 42-30. The Bradley lead with 10:55 to play for the ball game. Deep in the corner, a wide open 3 as Rundles missed it. Rebound taken down by Warren.
Got a break. Somebody got lost.
That was wide open. So wide open, he missed it long. And the weak side board taken down by Warren. 10:40 to play in the game. Bradley 42-30. Look inside, a cross-court skip, dangerous pass. Now in the corner, Sims Edwards drives and gives to Taylor Brown, who's off balance. Shot misses. He was falling away on it. And the rebound taken down, and here come the Terriers. Penetrate downstairs. Give it to Rundles, who takes to the left wing. Now Dawson, his shot arches up and bounces in. Wow, what a shot. 42-32. He arched it up in the lane, and it bounced, and the rim was kind. As coming across the timeline, Maniscalco at the halfway mark of the first half, or the second half right now, 10 minutes to go. Bradley's lead is 10 with the ball. Sims Edwards goes to the free throw line and then comes back out. Now on the right, cross-court skip is Maniscalco with 17-16 on the shot clock. With it up high right, Sammy takes it in the lane, jump stop, short shot, dribbles off. His didn't go in.
Ours didn't fall.
And Diggs across the timeline gives it Dawson. Better stop him. Here's Rundles in the lane, drop down pass to Dahlman, who lays it up and in. It's an 8-point game. Egoff will come in. Jim Les wants time, I think. Yes. Good timeout for Jim. It's an 8-point game. 9:24 to play. Bradley 42 and Wofford 34. They got the ball down on the block to Dahlman that time. The Braves are brought to you by the Methodist Medical Center, nationally recognized healthcare with a caring touch. Methodist, taking you well into the future. And by the State Bank of Spear, offering the friendliest service in town. See them in Candletree. Candletree Square online at spearbank.com. Also the sponsor of Braves Plus with Dan DiOrio before and after every Bradley basketball game. North University in Peoria. 42-34. Got to keep the foot down on the accelerator here.
Yeah, this team is not going to go away. I mean, it really isn't.
It'll be inbound time for the Braves. Good timeout for Coach Les there to stop that momentum. Brown, Egoff in, Warren out.
They only have 7 turnovers, Dave. I'm sorry.
And Edwin McCain is in the game, giving Maniscalco a rest.
Closing back in for them.
Inside pass is to Chris Roberts. Plants off the glass and good.
Nice job.
Simple little play, just posted him up.
8-footer. Posted Chris. He got the field goal. Bradley's lead is 10 again with 9:07 to play. 44-34 over Wofford. Driving, almost having it hop on him, was Parker, who's in the game. Nathan Parker looks at a feed pass inside to Dahlman. And now they give it good help. He gets underneath, almost walked with it, puts it on the floor, and causes him to turn it over. Chris Roberts with it. Gives to Dyreka Sims Edwards. Gives to Chris. What a pass! On the give and go. Roberts' second field goal in a row. 46-34. Sims Edwards, a fine pass. With it, Losing. Now left is Rundles. Drives baseline. Beats Taylor Brown and stepped out of bounds. Yes, he did. A turnover. Good Bradley defense by Taylor Brown, who forced him out. Used the sideline or the baseline as a defender.
Dave, we got to get a little, they're coming down a little quicker, and I think we've been a little slow in our transition defense.
Yeah.
We got by there, and we did get good help, as you mentioned, from Taylor, but it looks to me like our transition defense hasn't been quite as good the last couple possessions, even though we've extended the lead to 12.
WMBD Peoria, Illinois, 46-34, 8:25 to play, and the Braves have the lead in the ball. Taylor Brown wants to set a screen and then goes by and gets it in the deep corner on the right. Now to Egoff. Sims Edwards straight away. Looks at Egoff going by. Shot clock reads 16-15. Taylor Brown now to McCain. Wants to get a ball screen and does from Egoff. No moving screens tonight, by the way. In the corner is Chris and gives it to Sims Edwards. His shot for 2. Rim's no good. Egoff tips no good. This time Egoff saves to Chris Roberts. His layup is up and no good. And a whistle and on the back.
That's a great play again by Egoff.
Boy, he made a nice play.
Taylor Brown picks up the foul. Timeout. Official time. Bradley 46, Wofford 34. And it'll be Terriers with the basketball when we come back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. I think Chris might have thought that the ball didn't hit the rim and went up quick with that shot.
No, he had a good shot. What were you going to say, Coach?
Egoff's doing a lot better job of setting the screens now. Before he misses, Sticks misses a screen out there high a lot. Egoff screen and road. He slipped the screen one time. I think he's doing a lot better job of screening now. And he wants the ball more.
A little more active.
He wants the ball more.
He really took the challenge, didn't he?
See what we got, Jamie.
17-10 assisted turnover.
Yeah, when you were below 500 to start with, well, that's pretty good.
We had 9 turnovers at half. We're 10-1 this half.
Yeah.
And they're 2-3. Of course, they don't have any baskets.
They're 4 of 23 for 3. And we're 2 of 14. Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, along with Chuck Bisher and Mike Sable at Carver Arena, where Bradley leads with 7:54 to play, 46-34. It was 22-20 Wofford at halftime. And the Braves have scored a little bit more, and Wofford has, well, they've only got 12 points in the second half, and not that many field goals. The Braves are brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between the ages of 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avanti's 5 locations, including the new location in Pekin. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night. Presbyterian, the Blue Hose, comes to Carver Arena in round 2, the second game of the Las Vegas Invitational. Chuck Fisher.
I think Milos Knezovic has checked in for Taylor Brown. I just was thinking Taylor hadn't had a break this half. And Milos will probably get a couple minutes here. As a coach, I started thinking now you're 12 up. And, this is a pretty big 4 minutes now. Get down to that 4-minute mark, 12 up, you're in pretty good shape. If they get into it, the 6 or 8 points, if you're on the other bench, their coach is hoping he's within 6 or 8 at the 4-minute mark.
Well, they took Dahlman out right now, one of the big scoring threats, too. So
Inbounds pass coming from Cameron Rundles. They send a man long, and what do we have? A hold away from play?
Dyricus Sims-Edwards was holding.
Bradley's 4th team foul. Both teams with 4. Bradley has the possession arrow, by the way. Not a whole lot of fouls in this game. The game's been well worked.
Really has.
Rundles looks, the count is 3. Braves pressure a little bit. And now Stalter with it. They got a 2-on-1 break, and they're going to have a layup. It's good. As they broke Bradley pressure, and it's Godzinski hit the layup. 46-36. The lead is 10. The Braves fouled, and then they broke the pressure. With it is Chris Roberts. Now Knezovic fakes the handoff and gives to Sims-Edwards on the right. Looks at a lob inside. Knezovic gives to McCain. Nice ball screen. Edwards 16-footer. Banked it in.
Nice shot, Edrin.
His first deuce is banked in.
We have 2 freshmen in the game right now.
48-36. The Braves up to a 12-point lead with 7:13 to play.
A lot of teams like to have either one of them, I think.
Losing with it, want to get a ball screen from Godzinski, who gets the return pass. They send a man backdoor. That's covered up. Ball fake by Stalter. Almost went to the ground and nearly walked. Everybody wanted it. Stalter's 3. Looks good is good. 3 ball out front just to the right. Gets it under 10. 48-39. 6:50 to play. Bradley 48. Wofford 39. Across the timeline comes McCain, who banked one in the last time. Looks at Chris Roberts and hands it to him up front as the Braves run the weave. Sims-Edwards, a lob pass to the goal is intercepted. Taken down by Martin on the Bradley turnover, their second of the half. And here's a layup and a foul on the Braves, and getting back to commit the foul was Will Egoff, and it'll send Wofford to the line with 6:31 to play. So the Bradley turnover, they tried a lob, and Sims-Edwards didn't get it up high enough.
They defense that lob pretty well.
Yeah, they really did. They defensed it pretty well. They showed good help there. Probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Godzinski to the line. His only his second and third free throw attempts. He made his first. First one's pushed up and down. 48.
Is it Edrin?
Yes. Free throw 2 is good. Down to a 7-point game. 48-41. Taylor Brown inbounds to Chris Roberts. They double him. Jump pass is made to Warren. Gives back to Brown, and now Maniscalco, and makes it across the timeline with 3.5 to spare. 6:20 to play.
Pretty good press.
With the lead, 48-41. This is a big offensive trip for the Braves here. To keep the hammer down. The count was on. Warren has it. Almost slipped. Gives the ball to Chris Roberts. 13-12 on the shot clock. Maniscalco with 10. Looks and gets a ball screen from Egoff with 7. Bump with 6. Now with 5. Now with 4. Swats it to Taylor Brown for a 3. Missed it, and the rebound is tipped out.
Chris Roberts, what is he doing?
And here the break at the other end. Penetrating kick for a Stalter. 3-corner left is good. It is 48-44.
Hey, Chris made a really good play and wasn't thinking. The ball hit the rim. Chris could have grabbed it and brought it out.
So it's down to 4. With it is Warren. The Braves are stuck on 48 here.
Yeah.
Need a score here.
Need to score badly.
With it is Chris Roberts. Hands off to Maniscalco. He takes it all the way down. Layup is up, missed. Rebound taken down Godzinski with 5:15 to play. Wofford on a run. With it is Rundles. Now Godzinski looks. Losing with it out front. 5:04 to play. Another 3, and Rundles missed that one. Rebound Maniscalco. Across the timeline with 5 minutes to play. Gives it to Chris Roberts. Reverse it. As Maniscalco backs up. 4:49-48. Give to Maniscalco. Looks to take it to the baseline. Here's a 3-ball fired up. Bounced away, no good by Andrew Warren with 4:39 to play. A second opportunity to cut the lead down. 48-44. The Braves are stuck on 48 here. With it to the right. Losing with it. They have Dahlman out of the game.
They have 4 players coming back. He's one of them.
And they threw it away and turned it over with 4:23. They tried a pass, a skip pass that was thrown away. What do we have here?
I think Jim has taken a timeout. I think he's taking a 30-second timeout.
So we'll hold it right here. So the Braves have a full and a 30, and so do the Terriers. The possession arrow belongs to Bradley with 4:23 to play. What Jim is doing is designing a play here to score to get off this 48.
They may press us again. I mean, my coach is right. We did a good job of handling it, but pretty good press. And initially, it looked like we had a little trouble.
And you know what? It's caused us to speed up our offense a little bit.
Well, we're not making any shots. Our last shot made was the bank by Edgerton, I think.
Yes.
And, we've both teams have been a little spurty here.
14 for Taylor Brown, 11 for Chris Roberts in double figures.
Well, that was kind of an unforced turnover. I mean, really, the kid just dribbled.
Threw it away.
I thought the coach might call a timeout. He had 4 guys, the bench ready to play, and they had the ball, and of course they turned one over and didn't get him in.
Yeah.
48-44 is the Bradley lead. I think the biggest lead was 13.
Well, this is a little tougher press here. Look where the ball is. It's in the corner, and you can't run. So it's a tough spot.
Near the sideline on the right, Taylor Brown will get it right on the S in Braves.
Andrew Warren, somebody's got to go get open.
He almost walked.
Yes, he did.
With it is Maniscalco as the Braves break the pressure with 4:19 to play. See what Jim drew up here. Diggs is in the game. He's quick against Maniscalco. Gives it to Taylor Brown, back to Sammy. 23-22 in the shot clock. Side handoff from Will Egoff. Ball's taken away from Maniscalco. Taken away by Diggs.
I think Sammy hurt his thumb again.
A Bradley turnover. He ripped it. Yeah, he did. His left thumb, which has been bothering him in the past. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball, so the Braves didn't have a chance to run their play. With it is Stalter out in front. Here's drive to the basket for a layup. Flipped up and fouled, and we'll have 2 free throws coming up.
Sammy on the baseline.
As it's Diggs to the line, 48-44. It could be a 2-point game with 3:45 to play, and the Terriers of Wofford are back in the game. Back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Now it's
just what we talked about.
We haven't scored in a long time.
It went to 12 to either 2, 3, or 4. We got 2 points in those 4 minutes. They're going to get minimum of 10, maybe 12.
Now they've taken 26 threes already.
Yep. We're still they're 6 for 26. We're 2 for 16. We're 13%.
They're only shooting 32% for the game, Charlie.
I know.
Man.
But we're only shooting 40 now.
And 2 for 16 on threes.
Yep.
Haven't got to the free throw line. Taylor Brown shot 5 of their 6.
And they're going to shoot 11 now. They're going to double us on free throw attempts. Who's shooting them?
Diggs will go to the line. After the game, be listening for the Better Banks postgame show. The Better Banks, better service, Better Banks. 5 locations in Bartonville, Peoria, Dunlap, Wyoming, or visit online at betterbanks.com. 48-44, Bradley's lead with 2 in the hopper coming here for Wofford. Bradley had a 13-point lead at one point in the second half, and that's almost all gone.
Oh, Diggs is 8 for 9 from the line on the year.
He's the one that made the free throws to salt it away against Georgia. 8 of 9 on the season. Diggs has 3 points. He hit a 3-ball earlier. Jamar Diggs, junior from Minneapolis, averages 4 points a game. If he makes the first, that's 4 he did.
Remember, they're 21 out of 23 on the road, and they're not hurting that any. From the free throw line.
One more for number 5. Transfer from Wayne State, made that one. Rundles is a transfer from the West Coast Conference. 48-46, 3:40 to play. Bradley with a 2-point lead. Haven't scored in a long time. With it is Taylor Brown at the high post. Watches 2 go by. Now takes it the lip of the lane. His short shot hangs, fires 2. Tough shot, got it down. He's got 16, a career high. 50-46.
This about stops in the last 4 minutes.
Dawson with it. Good help by Taylor Brown. Gets back to Johnson, who's in the game. Dahlman is in as well. Here's a pull-up jumper. Salters. Good. It's a 1-point game.
He's been really hot from there. He's in his last 2.
50-49. The 4-point lead goes to 1 with 3:02 to play. Maniscalco gives to Warren. Now to Chris Roberts up high right. Gonna drive in the lane. Pull-up shot is blocked. Gets it back. Puts it up. Rims it in.
Big time move.
Chris gets an offensive rebound with 2:47 to play. Bradley 52. Wofford 49. With it is Dawson. Can the Braves get a stop here? Dawson with it. The crowd gets in. 8,000 plus. With it is Dahlman goes left. Slips the screen. Egolf covers up on him. Diggs, drive to the basket, inside, short shot, misses. Dahlman the rebound is on the floor. They call a foul on Maniscalco.
And it's going to be a 1-and-1 then, I believe.
And Dahlman will go to the free throw line.
That's a shame. It's a 7th foul.
He put the ball down to be stripped. Sammy tried to swipe at it and got the hand instead of the ball. Wardzinski is in. Out is Tim Johnson. Bradley 52, Wofford 49, 2:27 to play. Coach Young wanted free throws up and good. Thought he should have shot 2. But he made the first anyway, so he gets one more. 52-50. Right down to the end. Dahlman's second free throw pushed up and in.
Only 14 fouls on Wofford.
52-51. Braves have to score again now to maintain a pure 1-possession lead. 2:20 to play. Maniscalco with it. Dawson's on him against a man-to-man. Here's Sammy, looks left, gives a Taylor Brown lean in, 15-footer, bouncing away, no good. Rebound taken down by Godzinski with 2:08 to play. Wofford shoots for the lead here.
They haven't stopped him in quite a while.
With it is Dawson. Watch Dahlman now. There's a post pass into him. His shot is blocked and a travel.
He jumped into it. He caught it and jumped into it.
Made a nice entry pass, and here again, pretty good defense by Bradley.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, he had the hands up and made it difficult.
Got a score here. 52-51. 1-point lead for the Braves in the ball with 1:50 to go. Maniscalco across the timeline, gives it Egolf, hands off to Sammy on the left. It goes to Chris Roberts. They slip a screen. Chris with it. Now it's Andrew Warren. Bring it to the left. 15-14 on the shot clock. 1:33 to play. 11-10. Maniscalco with 9. Ball screen with 8. Sammy with 7. Now with 6. Now with 5. Pull-up jumper. Get there. Got there for 2. 54-51 and timeout Wofford with 1:21 to play.
Seems like he could be over 5 or over 6, but when a big one comes, he can make it.
30-second timeout. Wofford has 1 full left.
It is amazing, Coach. He's made a lot of big shots in his 2.5 years here.
Well, now you got to get a stop.
That was really a good re-screen. Coach mentioned off the air that Will's been screening a lot better tonight. And he kind of ran a screen and roll, and then he re-screened him, and they didn't defend it very well.
Got him a good shot.
He got him a good shot, really. I mean, he could have missed it, obviously, but that's a good shot.
Right.
It's a big stop.
Yes, it is. With 1:21 to play.
And I think if you're in their coach's shoes, honestly, I would foul if they didn't score. I might even foul if they did score to get to the bonus almost.
Yeah, they only have 14.
They only have 4. They've got 2 to give. Or you can even press and go after it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to sit back and let us kill the clock.
No, and but I think you'd be better off making quick fouls because you got to get to the bonus or
Will Noah Dahlman get a touch here with 1:21 to play?
They'll
Have a hard
try.
time getting the ball to him.
But they also, I think they're going to penetrate and kick. We're helping a lot on Dahlman, and they may look for that 3 here.
And watch out for Dawson because he can shoot him. 118, 117. Maniscalco has him. Coming out is Godzinski. Back to Dawson. Here's a hash mark on the right. Now the ball's knocked away. Chris Roberts gets a deflection with 1:10 to play and 25 on a shot clock. Bradley has 2 timeouts left, a 30 and a full, and they have the possession arrow. With it, Dawson directing traffic. 107, 106. With it is Diggs. Between the legs, Taylor Brown helps. As he drives all the way down, penetrate and give for a 3-ball. Corner left is missed. Rebound taken down, and back up Dahlman good.
Boy, he
gets the rebound.
It's a long rebound.
51 seconds to go. Maniscalco calls time, and Bradley has a 30-second timeout. Both teams have a full left, and a big rebound that time by Dahlman as he got the put back up and in.
When you get a chance to take the infield, I think you'd be surprised how much one-on-one defense Eagles been able to play and do a really good job. He's had a help at times, but he's played inside of him, he played behind him, and then blocked a couple of times when he shot at him. I've really been impressed with the defense.
Yeah, and that was kind of a long rebound there. That was a long rebound. A little unlucky.
Yeah. And Dahlman was smart enough, strong enough to get it up.
This is a tough situation here. Bradley almost has to score. Here they come. 1 down. They could go for the last one. I'm not saying they would.
Difference is 30 on the shot clock and 49.4.
Well, they're in a situation now they don't have to foul.
No, they don't.
They can just.
I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either in this situation, Charlie.
No.
See what Jim draws up here. Egoff, Taylor Brown.
But Jim has the option to go 2 for 1 if he wants to now, too.
I know, but boy, it's such a short time. You could end up with 2 bad possessions.
But you could try for that back screen and see if you've got that.
Wow.
We haven't had it yet tonight.
Brown will inbound, sideline left. Braves with the ball in a 1-point lead. With it is Maniscalco with 28-27, and he holds. With 25-24, the count is taken off. With 20 on the shot clock, now 19. Brown, Maniscalco with 18-17. We're under 35 seconds.
They're just trying to contain this.
Bounce passes to Chris Roberts. Don't turn it over. Give it to Maniscalco, who stops, drives all the way down, gives to Egoff, jumper up and rim it, no good. Taken away, Roberts, put back, no good.
Oh, he never shot it. He never shot it.
Makes a chance to win the game. They have a timeout left with 12.
Take it.
11, 10. Dawson with 9. Steal by Andrew Warren! Boom! With 4.2. And a timeout taken. Andrew Warren makes the defensive play of the game. He jumped the passing lane. He jumped into the front court and slammed it down for a 3-point lead.
I kind of thought they got the ball, they'd call a timeout, decide what they were going to do.
They just win, didn't they?
A lot of teams don't, Coach. You're right. You can do it. He's on the road. It may make you take it. Sometimes at home you play it down at the end. But let me say this now.
You going to foul?
I am. I ask you, Coach, are you going to foul on the inbound pass?
Yeah.
It's 4.2. You're 3 ahead.
Yeah.
I'd like to come up, make him use a couple seconds and foul when they got the half court's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Make them use 2.
If they throw the ball directly to half court, I'd go for the steal. And if I fouled them, I fouled them.
They have no timeouts left.
I also
Bradley has the possession.
Here's another thing that I've seen. Don't guard inside the lane. Let him have it too.
No, don't give him a chance.
But I've seen.
Don't give him a chance.
It's like you saw the play with Valpo where they threw it 5 or 6 years ago into the lane, kicked it back out to the 3. Don't let the guy have the ball in the lane.
How about Andrew Warren?
That's a big time play. And Andrew and Sammy offensively have not had great games, but they've been
pretty high percentage shot there.
They've been down the stretch.
Well, somebody at the end of the game has to make a play.
Yes. And Chris Roberts made a really good rebound play, and you're right, Coach, he's got to make that. And Chris, the time before, made a monster offensive rebound basket.
4.2, can run the baseline, Diggs. Bradley 56, Wofford 53, and they're out of timeouts.
Bradley took a timeout.
Well, we'll let them have the ball here in the backcourt.
I would think
if
so.
they want to.
Now, they did have Dolman by himself down there
And
with Will.
The Braves are out of timeouts. Both teams are out of timeouts. Bradley 56, Wofford 53. And
He may
they're
change
huddling.
now. He may change what he's going to do. I mean, may show him a different set.
You just don't want to foul a three-point shot.
No.
You don't want to do that. You want to foul after the ball comes across the timeline, or they could throw long,
Go for the ball and
go for
steal
the
it.
foul.
Foul.
That's right.
I remember I was on the bench when we played Providence, and that kid, what was his name, the African kid, Ukanubi or something, made a three from about 30 feet to tie the game. Then we ended up winning in overtime. But
NIT
and a heck of a game. But we
if they make a 30-footer, you tip your hat.
I've talked to Jim about it. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to foul.
Well, they may try and throw it deep and have tip to a guy for a three-pointer.
Yes.
4.2 to go. Braves trying to hold on, 56 to 53.
Dave, it's a lot easier up here than it is down there, I can tell you right now. We got a lot of answers.
I'm telling you, Andrew Warren's play, not only did he...
Yeah, but you live for situations like this too, Charlie.
Oh, yes, you do.
Not only did he get the possession, but he got the dunk at the other end to make it a three-point game.
Right.
Well, once he got the ball, I wasn't too much worried about him missing the dunk. That was a heck of a play.
It was really a good play. What a time to make a play. We really haven't been in the passing lane all night.
They have Dolman at the top of the key, and Will Egoff is on him. The Braves are not guarding the inbound pass. They're going to go from out of bounds, and give it to Diggs, who runs with two. There's a foul by Andrew Warren with .8 to go. Well, you won't get much better than that.
No.
It's a one-and bonus. The foul is on Warren.
Well, I tell you something now.
They're going to try to miss the second free throw.
Yep.
And tip it.
Yep.
.8 to go. They want to check the time. You hear our mic down there right by the official.
I'll say this. It did seem like a lot of time went off.
Where's the monitor? There's no television, no monitor.
I'm going to tell you what happened, Coach. They threw the ball across, out of bounds, and I'll bet our guy started the clock.
That means 1-1.
You see what I'm saying? They jumped the guy out of bounds. They threw it across, and it shouldn't have started until it's thrown inbounds. So I think they're going to put, I hate to say this, but I think they're going to put a couple seconds back
Until it
on.
touches somebody in bounds, you're right.
Yep. That happened to Quincy. Coach, that happened to me one night at Quincy, only they didn't put the time back up.
I'm surprised.
Well, you're quite surprised.
No, I really wasn't.
So they're going to get a couple seconds here. I think you're right.
I do too. But you got to rebound this ball. I think Bradley did the right thing, even if there's 2.4 or whatever it is. I like the three-point
shot.
Now you got to rebound it. You got to do everything right.
The clock shows .8, but I think they're going to get more time. I think you got that exactly right. They went from out of bounds. Player went out of bounds. You make that pass.
Yeah.
And the clock started when it should not have.
See, that's what he's telling him now. The referees are consulting, and I think they're going to look again. I really think the official that looked at it was looking to see if it was .8 when he got fouled. I think the other guy.
Doesn't look like they're looking at a monitor, but they must be.
Yeah, they have to be, I think. But I think the other guy pointed out to him that he did throw it across.
You know, I can't help but look down there. Aren't those the same colored uniforms almost exactly as Oakland?
Yes, I think they are.
That was .9. This is .8.
Well, they're going to put some time here, and they may have to use their judgment.
No timeouts left for either team.
Now, Jim has put Dyricus in for Andrew Warren, I believe. Did Andrew foul out?
I don't think so.
Couldn't have fouled out.
No. But Dyricus is one of our best rebounders.
Right.
That's kind of funny. I'm going to ask Jim afterwards if he took Andrew out. Did you look at who our leading rebounder was in our first two games?
Andrew Warren. Okay.
3.2?
Wow.
That's surprised they put that much up.
They did pretty well.
Yeah.
They did. Listen to crowd. Now they just put 3 minutes and 20 seconds up. I'm just hoping to stop. There we go.
Well, they've got their best maybe along with Dahlman, the best free thrower.
You know,
one in bonus.
they may not. They may not miss him.
Yeah, you're right.
Better rebound this first one.
Diggs has only missed one all season. Free throws up and good. 56 to 54.
Well, they've only missed one all game.
All right. Usually guys that shoot them well have trouble missing them. Second free throw with 3.2 to go. Bounces it up, no good. Minnesota with a rebound with 1.2 to go. The Braves are going to have to inbound this because that's only 5 team fouls.
You're right. Get Andrew Warren back in the game.
1.2 to play. He missed the second free throw, banked it. Taylor Brown may have hurt his back on that play. He's trying to stretch it out.
There we go.
Andrew will come back in with 1.2. Bradley 56. Wofford 54.
Now you can't run.
Sims Edwards is out. Who's going to get
almost ran
this?
the last time, I think.
I know. Now we get in a little better spot, and we have no timeout. So I don't know if Taylor be aware of this, but he could throw it deep. I mean, don't throw it out of bounds.
No, but
1.2 to play.
It wouldn't be a bad play at
We could
all.
throw it to Sammy, try to throw it to him at the three-point line at the other end.
Parker is not allowed in the game.
Almost anybody.
Yeah,
now he is allowed in the game.
Taylor should
guard the ball.
Got to get open. They don't care if they foul again.
Taylor Brown will inbound.
Good
Throws
play.
at the other end to Will Egoff, and the Braves win it 56
Good
to 54.
play by
Taylor Brown found Will Egoff.
I'm glad nobody was really counting. He held that quite a while. That ball was in the air a while, Joe. That's pretty close, 5 seconds.
But it's when you release it anymore, Coach. They changed the rule.
Is that right?
Yes, it's when it leaves the guy's hands. It's not when it hits the inbounds. Man.
Wow, what a game for two teams that really struggled for points. The Braves hold on to win.
It's a good win.
And beat Wofford, who drops to 2-2. The Braves are 2-1. Bradley 56, Wofford 54. And when it's all said and done, the story of this game is Will Egoff's defensive effort against Noah Dahlman, who was not as much of a factor as he usually is. Be fun to watch this Wofford team against the Illini coming up on Tuesday night.
Dahlman had 11 points tonight.
5 under his average. And the Braves rebounded better tonight and certainly had to. They had a 13-point lead. It was down to 1, but they held on to win it by 2. We'll have our player of the game coming up. Andrew Warren made the key play of the game.
And Nebraska by Simon Maniscalco right before with a 1-point lead. The Davis 3 was awful big, too.
We'll decide
Yes,
when we
was.
come back for the Better Banks post-game show coming up. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
I don't know. You got Will with 8 and 4 rebounds. You got Taylor 16 and 8. You got Chris 13 and 9.
I think Will's offense and defense both.
I think so, too.
I agree. Especially how he started the second half. He got us going. Dave Reynolds.